But I remember like the big thing was the running with the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that happens anymore. I think the rocks got done away with. Maybe it's
Yeah, I don't know if they know. I mean, I don't think we've ever talked about that before, but we didn't do it in NDoc. We had rocks on and stuff like that, but at Combat Control School, we definitely had rocks, and depending on how large your class was how big or how many rocks you had. Like my class, we had 2 rocks, but I think we had 10 or 12 people. And these are, sizable rocks. They're the size of a football, maybe a little bit larger. And, they're heavy, and you paint them, and you kind of make them your own class. Actually, I know they do, because I've seen there's a stand at ANS that they've got different rocks.
Oh yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they still do that. But yeah, and when you go to go eat chow, when you go on a run, like those rocks go with you, even on the runs. And somebody's carrying it on their shoulder or wherever they got it, and then they got to pass it on to the next one. And it's just forcing some kind of teamwork bond that you have. It's a common goal. Like, we got to get these rocks to a certain place in one piece, unscathed. So that's what we're doing, and we're sharing the effort.
Yep. And it's when those rocks get dropped and they hit the concrete, that is a terrifying sound. That's everybody knows what's about to happen, because it's your fallen comrade, right? Or it is your comrade. It's your teammate. You do not drop the rock ever.
Well, you better fall with that rock. This is what needs to happen. You better be falling with that rock. Yeah. When everybody hears that noise and everybody turns around, you better be on the ground with that rock.
Yeah. Dude, there's so many little things like that. Like I was thinking about, there's like a whole set of rules that goes along with the rock. Like we had like, you only carry it on your right shoulder. There's a way that you request the next person to grab it. The next person grabs it a certain way, and you fall out to a certain side of the formation once you don't have the rock anymore, and the other person moves into that, and you fall into the back of the formation. Like we have all these like little traditions and rules and all these other things, and like I think it's easy to forget in the moment when 3 months later, you go home for the first time, and your whole world is like marking your gear, carrying rocks, like calling out your teammates, living, sleeping, eating, like this lifestyle, spending half your time, it feels like, underwater, where, like you're learning a whole lot about yourself. And then, so what happens when you get home? Like, I don't think you even realize like this new culture that you've been inundated with, and how much you've changed when you step off that plane, you go see everybody again.
No. And when you start talking about